Munchmas story. 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 Please. Munchmas story. Yes, me want Munchmas story. 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 No!
'Twas the night before Munchmas, and all through the roots, not a creature was grooving, not even the fruits.
Ollie and Brock were tucked up in their beds. Ideas of new dance moves ran through their heads. Butternut dreamt of a new microphone. Ronnie Radish just dreamt of more time alone.
Auntie Apple dreamt plans for a brand new fruit pie.
Cousin Carrot dreamt of trainers that could make him fly.
Chickpea in her tin and Peachy in her tree, all waiting for a day of good food and glee.
When down in the garden a noise could be heard, a small leafy crying with barely a word.
A lost little sprout, alone in the snow.
I'm leaving this place. It's time to go. Nobody wants a boring old B-RusselSprout on their plate. Lonely Russell the Brussel. Oh, I guess it's just my fate.
For every big meal, year after year, Russell never heard excitement, just moaning and fear.
Ew, I don't like it, or any of its parts. The taste is revolting and it smells like old farts.
Always the same chorus, every festive day.
Fine, if they don't like me, I'll just stay away.
Alone and disheartened, the poor Sprouty cried, when all of a sudden a light lit inside. A figure was moving from room to room. Could it really be that festive legume?
Who visits Planet Munch but never is seen, bringing presents and joy. Jolly old Fava Bean.
Fava Bean filled up plant pots with all the gang's needs. A new bowl for Auntie, a fresh pack of seeds.
For Carrot, coffee grounds to ward off the slugs, a new mic for Butternut, and for Ronnie, earplugs.
But Fava Bean noticed someone was left out, not nestled in with his brothers. Alone, RusselSprout.
So he leapt out into the garden with his podcoat so green, and he scooped up poor Russell, did old Fava Bean.
No, just leave me. No one wants me in there. They think I'm rotten and dull. They simply don't care.
Fava Bean smiled at Russell and then spoke with glee.
Oh, Russell, my dear friend, there's a thing you must see.
So they walked through the house decorated far and wide, sparkling lanterns in the window, magic crackers on the side.
They walked past the tree all decked in popcorn and dough, with little fruit and veg shapes all covered in snow.
And finally they came to a warm, cosy spot with a large Munchmas table filled with food, quite a lot. And all round the table, for each guest, a chair.
Father smiled and said, Russell, just look over there.
At the top of the table was a very special seat, set for Russell and the Brussels, all festive and neat.
Russell almost fell off the table. He was nearly a goner when written on the place card was, for our guest of honour.
It feels like we only see you once every year, but you bring so much nutrition. We must have you here.
You see, little Russell, you help balance the dinner. Antioxidants and vitamins. You're an absolute winner.
Father smiled and gave Russell a pat on the head.
Everyone brings something special. Now, off to bed.
And as Russell looked round to say, "Thanks, Fava Bean," he was gone, without a sound, and just a small flash of green.
So as Russell nuzzled with his brothers, the Sprouts, he felt warm inside and the end of his doubts.
I am good for something more than tradition. I help balance the plate, and that is my mission. In a flash, it was Munchmas, a festival of food. Russell was first at the table with the rest of his brood.
And everyone who could be there quickly filled the room. and those who couldn't smiled and waved over Zoom.
It was without a doubt the best Munchmas of all, with something for every veg, broad, short and tall.
All sorts of dishes for all sorts of tastes. And at this Munchmas table, everything had its place.
Russell smiled at his friends. He didn't feel so dull, for when the table is balanced is when it's most full.
As the Planet Munch crew all tucked into their meal, Fava Bean smiled down on them, filled with old Munchmas zeal. And you might hear him call as he bounced through the night,
Happy Munchmas to all, and to all a good bite.